When Ninja came out with the new Woodfire ProConnect grill, I thought, wow, this is pretty cool. 30% more cooking surface. But what does that mean? Will the foods that I like to cook fit better than the old Woodfire? I also wondered, will the Bluetooth really work? And number 3, is it worth the price? So I'm gonna go over all of that and more in this video. Welcome to the Salted Pepper, where we cook for real life using real food and we keep it real simple. And today's video is going to be comparing the original Woodfire grill with the new Woodfire ProConnect. I'm going to go over the different features and we're going to talk about what will fit and what won't fit so that you can make an informed decision on which one is best for you, because there are a lot of differences and cost is definitely one of them. But first up, let's see what will fit and what won't fit on this 30% more cooking surface that Ninja claims versus the original Woodfire grill. So when Ninja says 30% more cooking surface, what exactly does that mean? I wasn't really sure, and they don't give you exact measurements. So I'm gonna give you exact measurements, including the height difference so that you know what size meats will fit. I'm also gonna throw a whole bunch of different size meats onto each one of these smokers so that we can see together which ones fit and which doesn't. But another important thing is what pans will fit. Let's start measuring the cooking surface with the grill plate in on the original grill. So we're gonna go edge to edge here, and it is about 14¼ inches, and the depth is about 10½ inches. All right, so now let's measure the Woodfire ProConnect cooking surface. This is with the grill grate in from edge to edge. We have about 17¼ inches in width, and then the depth is about 11 inches. But really what's most important is the height difference. So let's measure that. In order to accurately measure from the fan to the grill plate, I'm gonna use this Pampered Chef measuring cup because it's gonna collapse down as I move this lid. So right now I have it extended pretty far up, but as I close this lid, it will hit, and then I will just push it down so I will get an accurate measurement. Now I can measure this. 4½ inches. So another thing to keep in mind is that this measurement of 4½ inches is from the fan down to the grill plate. But we do have these little extender bars. And for certain cuts of meat, that might impede your cooking a little bit more, depending on the depth of your meat. So I think you could safely go with any meat on the original Woodfire grill that is no taller than 4 inches, and that will give that ½ inch buffer, and I think you'll be absolutely fine. All right, let's measure the height of the Woodfire ProConnect. Visually, it's a big difference, isn't it? All right, so from the grill plate up, we are at about 5¾ inches of height. Again, that is from the middle of the fan. We do still have these extender bars that can make a difference when smoking meat, but you have a lot more height in this Woodfire ProConnect, which is super exciting. All right, so let's say you want to smoke a batch of baked beans and you have a regular disposable half pan. At first glance, it looks like this will fit perfectly fine here. So let's see, will the lid close? It does not. However, if you get an 8x8 that is less than 2 inches in depth to do a smaller batch of beans or cornbread, you can get it to work. Now on the ProConnect XL, we've got no problems at all. It works perfectly fine. You do want to make sure that your pans are towards the back. If they're towards the front, you're going to run into this problem. So make sure they're to the back, and there you go. And you can use it covered or uncovered, so that's great. This is a 9x13 baking pan, so this would be great for lasagna or smoked brownies, but it will not fit on this grill at all. This is the original Woodfire grill. It will not fit. You can see it fits perfectly fine on the ProConnect XL grill. That's pretty awesome. I also have a little tray here fits fine. But it doesn't quite fit on the original grill. So the size is a big deal. There is a lot more flexibility with the Woodfire ProConnect, and it comes with different accessories that maximize on the space, which I'm super excited to show you, and I'll do that in a different video. Another thing to know that is a misconception is the grill grates and air fryer baskets on these models are not dishwasher safe. All right, let's see how many boneless, skinless chicken breasts will fit on the original Woodfire. Now keep in mind, these are fairly large chicken breasts and they have not been trimmed at all. All right, so this fit 6 good size boneless, skinless chicken breasts, but honestly, I wouldn't cook like this. They're a little too close together. So for me, comfortably, I would say 4 to 5, because you want to have room around your food for even heating. All right, now let's go to the ProConnect and see how many we can get on there. You could probably squeeze 8, but 6 would be my comfort level for how I like to arrange the meat on the grill without it being too close. But you can see if I get closer together, I could put another couple on here. So 8 boneless, skinless chicken breast on the ProConnect and about 6 on the original Woodfire grill. All right, so let's see if a 6.5 pound chicken will fit on the original Woodfire. This is a big bird. I'm not sure. Now, of course, it's gonna fit as far as the grill grate goes, but will the lid close? It actually does close. That's pretty cool, but guess what? You are definitely touching the fan. So what that's gonna mean is that the fan is so close to the chicken, it's gonna be hard to get it done. All right, now let's put the same chicken on the Woodfire ProConnect XL and close the lid. All right, it looks great, it fit. Now, can we fit 2? So we can fit 4 very tightly together on the original grill, and I can fit 6 very tightly together on the ProConnect. This is not how I would cook though. I would definitely only do between 4 and 5 on the ProConnect and about 2 to 3 on the original Woodfire. So as you can see by the examples provided of will it fit, there is a significant difference in size, and that will definitely impact how much volume you can cook at once and the size of the meats that you can cook, depending if you have the original grill or the new XL ProConnect. But with the size difference comes some other questions that we want to answer, right? Like if the hopper size is the same, but the sizes are different, will they burn differently? Will they take longer or shorter to ignite? Will we have more smoke flavor in the smaller grill? So I want to find all that out, and we're going to do it with 2.5 pound pork loins that are very comparable in weight and size. They're both rubbed with a beginner's luck barbecue rub that I created years and years ago before I owned my barbecue restaurant. So with the original grill, we're gonna put some apple wood pellets into the hopper, get it set up to smoke on 250, and we'll find out how long it takes for this 2.5-pound pork loin to become super delicious and tender. And then with the ProConnect XL, we are gonna put the probe in, we're gonna set it up remotely using the Bluetooth technology and let it smoke. So it's a really easy app to use, and so far it works beautifully. All right, so our pork loins are done. We smoked them for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Both of the grills did the same exact thing, except for the ProConnect, the larger XL model, actually had a slower pellet burn. But we did 1 hour and 15 minutes on both, and then 15 minutes of an air crisp to really get this fat cap rendered and nice and crispy. I'm just gonna slice off some here. Now, I'm not gonna slice the very first, or I'm not gonna taste the very first slice. I'm gonna slice a second, because I don't want all that smoke flavor on the end. The pork looks amazing. Fantastic. The crust is delicious. All right, let me go ahead and pull this probe out. And we will do the same thing on this side. I will get rid of that first little piece. Wow, that looks so good. All right. Well, that's super interesting. This one has a better smoke flavor. I'm kind of surprised because I've had really good results with the original Woodfire. All in all, I like both of them the same as far as texture, juiciness. This isn't a recipe video. I'm not going to get into all the details. But when I do a recipe for pork loin, you better believe it's going to be smoky, tender, moist, and delicious. Now, we've seen, will it fit? Got the measurements. Does the Bluetooth work? Yes, that's really a big green check mark for me, because they can be a little hit or miss sometimes. Next thing, is it worth it? So, my answers might surprise you a little bit, and this is what I'm gonna say. I don't think for the average person that getting the XL at the increased cost that it is right now, because it's brand new, is really worth it, unless you are cooking for more than 4 people, or you really just like to have the bells and whistles and the toys, or it is difficult for you mobility-wise to get in and out to change settings. Okay, so if it's difficult for you to get in and out of your home and you want to have something outside that you can smoke on, you want to be able to set those temperatures from inside, then yes, it's worth it. Other than that, I really think the original grill does a great job. It is perfect for 2 to 4 people, and I love everything about it. Now, this is, again, might surprise you. I don't think you should get the model with the probe, the temperature probe. I think that the base model is probably my first go-to, because you can get them at a really good deal. My second choice would be the XL ProConnect. My third choice would be the one with the probe. Now, I know there's a lot of people, I already have the probe. That's fine. I mean, you've got the presets, you've got some advantages there. What I found when I used the probe is it would shut off, but I wouldn't know about it because I was inside. So I didn't even know when it shut off or how long it had, shut off when it reached its internal temperature that I set. So the ProConnect takes care of that for me. For me personally, it is worth getting the larger model with the larger space and all the bells and whistles, because it's very helpful for me as a recipe developer. But if you're just getting started, go with the base model. See how you like it. Make sure you try different pellets before you make up your mind, and try different kinds of meats. I did brisket and pulled pork. Oh my goodness, they were as good as my 5-foot rotisserie wood burning smoker that I used to run when I owned my restaurant. Really, the flavor was spot on delicious.